Hey guys, so I am at my new apartment complex and it's pretty cool. There's like a lot of different buildings next to each other. I'll show you that like in a second, but I actually just came outside and a lot of people are actually talking to me. One guy was talking about how he went to Santa Monica when he was in California, so that's pretty funny. And then another guy, he is here to pick up I guess my next door neighbor, because she's leaving actually, and I'm taking her room. But I want to show you the room that I'm in right now because it's actually really small, and it was different from what I thought it would be based off of the pictures that they sent me before I came here. There's just so much that I gotta tell you, but I want to at least show you what the apartment looks like that I'm in now. And I'll give you a taste of what the actual buildings looks like. And then yeah, we'll just go from there. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I like it so far. I am liking Korea so far. Everybody seems pretty friendly, especially these two guys. I actually talked to him a little bit. I remember a little bit of Korean, so that's amazing. But yeah, let me take you in and show you what the actual inside of my room looks like. Right now, at least, because I'm supposed to switch to a different one once my neighbor moves out. So I at least want to show you what this one looks like. But yeah, so far I live in the basement. Ooh, it's kind of dark. I think it's pretty much the only thing about living in the basement is that it's a lot darker down here, not compared to like living like on top, because not too much light comes in, so I feel like you would have to use your lights a lot more down here. But besides that, I mean, I guess I don't really care too much. But I think this is going to be my last time just staying in like any kind of apartment, because even when I was working with Interact, they gave me an apartment and I liked it, but like I didn't get to go out and choose my own apartment. I could have, but then it would have been like a lot more trouble. So I was like, let me just let them do it. And generally, if you're overseas, they generally do it for you. They don't kind of ask you. When you come to Korea, if you're teaching, usually they have like a stipend for like living in an apartment. So you can choose if you want their little stipend, which could be like what, $400 to $500. But then you have to have key money and all that. That's a lot I would have to explain on the side. I'll do that after. But besides that, if you just take what they give you, then they pretty much pay for the rent. You just have to pay for like your utilities and stuff like that. So it depends on what you want to go for. If the money for the apartment is a lot better, then you would just do that, and then you could find anything you want and then they give you a stipend. Or you can just get like an apartment that pretty much the school owns, I want to say, because they just put people in and out. But maybe they work with the ajima or the landlady pretty much together, so like there's that. But I don't know, it's kind of different, just a little bit. But yeah, let's just check out the apartment. So this is pretty much it. There is not much to go around if we do like a full circle. There's like my little bit of stuff, some stuff that I received that I'll tell you about in a second. What I bought toilet tissue, but I didn't even have to use it. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. But let's go back to the door. This is it. Pretty much like just your small little square here. I got a water bottle and a little bit of trash. I didn't really eat too much these past few days because I'm just getting used to Korea. But like, there's not too much to go on because there's nothing here. Now, when I was coming here, the guy actually told me that, well, he didn't tell me, but he showed me pictures, and the pictures made it look like there'd be some kind of furnishings here, but then like there wasn't nothing here. I mean, they do have the refrigerator. Not all places would give you a refrigerator, so I mean, I guess there is that. It doesn't look like it was really used because like the ice tray is still inside like a little plastic bag and so forth, but then it is kind of dirty, I guess, because there's like some dirt underneath the ice. Or maybe it's just dusty. Who knows how long nobody's been in here. but that's like pretty much the light. I turned this on for a bit because I got like 3 pieces of chicken the other day, and then I was like, I'll just eat them with some bread because I've been just observing some classes, so I thought like if I just have something quick to go, that'll be good. But I mean, I guess you get that, you get the refrigerator, and then you have a sink here. Compared to my last place in Japan, I think the sink is a little bit bigger. The cooking area is a little bit bigger, but I was excited because like, oh, they actually have fire. I mean, obviously this looks really dirty. Like it hasn't been cleaned in some time. Not only that, my mom, or usually when I lived like back in America with my mom and so forth, we always put like foil around it so it makes it easier, so not too much stuff gets on it and it gets hardened, and then you could just kind of clean it up a lot easier too when you take off the foil. So that's like a good technique if you guys don't too much like cleaning your stove. It's easy to kind of just pull off the foil and then put on new foil, and then it usually keeps the center clean. But I was happy about this because I was like, yes, back to fire. I didn't really like electric that much. I felt like it always cooked something unevenly. It was either not cooked enough, or then it was burning something, but then the top wasn't cooked enough. Like there was just too much going on that wasn't for me. But I get 2 and they're actually big, so that's better than the last electric stove, which had 2 burners, I guess, or electric burners. But at the same time, if you put one big pan on it, it took up the whole thing, so that was it. Oh, really dirty. But there's one drawer. I don't think they don't even give you anything underneath here either. You can see a lot of spider webs. Oh, that's just totally open. No wonder they have like, they would have like bugs and stuff in like the rooms and stuff, because that's totally open. That's not even closed off. Yeah, just a small one, but it still connects to that one, so yeah. And then 2 more small doors underneath the burner. Ah, because the gas comes from here. Oh, so there's not really nothing underneath. You can just put stuff underneath here. Then there's the gas holes. There's stuff up here. I mean, granted, you do have room to put like a lot of different stuff. I mean, like seasonings and so forth. And I guess you could use this for something else if you wanted to. But I don't think I would put anything else that wasn't like dishes in here, because I feel like if you put like clothes or something in here, it would just smell like food. I don't think that would be the best thing. Oh, and then as you can tell, stainless steel is oily, as it would be because it's right over the burners. Okay, and that just goes right out. So yeah, I mean, this may be a little bit bigger if you want to compare it to my last kitchen. If you haven't seen my apartment vlog in Japan, but in Japan I actually had like a nice long hallway that had the actual restroom in it, but not that, because it was split up into 2. So I had like the toilet in one, and then I had like the washing machine on the other, and then next to the washing machine, which was next to the stove and so forth, then I had the actual shower. So that was a lot better. But let's see, let's turn on the light. But in here, you know, it's very common to have this kind of setup where you have the toilet right there, but then you also have like a drain because you actually shower right there too. You could try to keep the water from going off that. I mean, like, it's not, the water that comes out of this is not so high powered, so I mean, it's not like it's really shooting everywhere, but I mean, it's a little difficult, just a bit, you know. But besides that, I mean, it's manageable. I just like that in, that when you have the tub and you have like the curtain, it keeps the steam inside, so it's like your small little sauna as you're like showering, so it keeps you warm. But then when you have like this kind of just open area, like it's cold. Like I feel like in the winter time, like you would literally like have to just keep running water on your body and hurry up and jump into like your towel that's right there in the back, and then hurry up and get out, because I feel like it'd just probably be super cold in here. But who knows? I haven't done a winter. I haven't even done a summer yet either. I haven't done a winter in Korea, so who knows? But yeah, there's the drain down there, and then there's changes from the water to the sink to the water coming out of the shower head. So you just screw this and then it'll change. Besides that, they gave me like this little purple soap, but I'm sure that's just probably something old, but I got a different one. Then you have your toilet, which gets wet up if you are taking a shower. So that's the thing you would have to work out. Usually people get like maybe a mat right here for the door, and then maybe like some shower shoes to go in and out. But I mean, I just got here like 2 days ago, so I have nothing. It looks like you have a medicine cabinet too, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have one of these in my last place in Japan, so that's pretty cool. So this to keep your stuff from getting wet, at least. I don't think you would just shoot water up in this anyway, unless you were cleaning it out or something, and then leaving it to dry. But that's pretty much it. Little ventilation, because they don't have no fans in here. To keep the steam out, so kind of got to keep that open at all times. They gave you what, rack holders, flipped in a whole like what, another rag or towel. So there's a and then you can, they actually have plugs inside the shower too, so that's pretty cool. Just in case you want to do your hair. So they got some stuff together. A free toilet paper that they already had there, or somebody just left, who knows. But yeah, I mean, and it has a door, so it's okay. But yeah, I noticed that it didn't really keep any steam in. But like, we have this here too. We have the closet. The space is pretty big. I mean, you could technically put those suitcases underneath there. And then you have like a smaller hanging area so you can hang up your stuff. I didn't have none of that in, oh, no. Actually, mine was a little bit longer in Japan. But I didn't have, height-wise, this may be bigger. But then you also have this where you could fold your clothes up and put them on top, or like document stuff. But I guess it depends on how big like your clothes are too. And then they have these up here, the dehumidifiers that collects water and so forth. It's supposed to be really good to keep out mold, because supposedly this place gets pretty moldy, as I heard from some of the other teachers, which kind of sucks because I don't want my clothes to get moldy or anything like that. So they say usually you want to keep this open. So like, it's like tricks of the trade, but like that kind of sucks. It's like you can't even close the closet because you're scared if it'll get moldy or not because of the moisture in the air. But whatever, as long as my clothes don't get moldy, I'll try to do that. There are also like plugs in the wall, but like these are like all not together, like they don't even have the panels on them. So I'm like confused on if this is just like a room that people stay in for like a certain amount of time and then they go to a different room, or if people actually live here, because I don't know, it's just not all the way put together. It's kind of dirty too, so but I guess it's different. In Japan, like they make you pay for a cleaning fee even if you clean up, so watch out for that. My apartment was already cleaned anyway, but I was like, dang, really, I gotta pay $300 for that? And then we have in here, which is pretty crazy, is that I don't know why this shoots up water. It just, like at one point in time it stopped and then it started again. And I guess if I actually really had to live here, I should tell somebody. Well, I did tell the head teacher at like my new job already, and she's like, that's different. Then you have this where you can hang up your clothes to dry and so forth. But like, yeah, I don't know, that's just shooting out water. It's been shooting out water for like the longest time. It stopped, like I said, but then it started going again one night, and I heard in the middle of the night, and I was like, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's that again. I mean, you did get a washer though, and a place to dry. And it's like what it has, like this little door here, so you could kind of like block out the noise. But they say how like you might want to leave a lot of stuff open just so you can get a lot of the moisture out too. So but that is pretty much it. That is this apartment. This is actually next door to the apartment I'm supposed to move into. I am actually here for 2 days inside of this room, and then I'm going next door to the next room, which is now today. But I want to film this one so you can at least see what different shades of apartments in Korea. And that's pretty much it. Next, I'll show you my next room, or my room for the year. Yep. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you're still here. Oh wait, don't forget to check the description box below. I put a lot of different things in there, like my lovely friends, my social medias, just in case you want to catch up with me on Twitter or Instagram and so forth like that. So make sure to please check that out, okay? See you guys next time. Bye.